Hi guys, this is Anshika and welcome to a new video. I know that you've already read by the title what this video is going to be about. So today I'm going to tell you my experiences with all the brands. Not all, I've taken like 10 or 15 brands that I'm going to tell you my experience with, and I think this video is gonna be very fun. It's nothing serious, it's just gonna be for fun and it's more like a story time. I'm gonna tell you my experience. My very first collaboration ever since I've started creating content was with a skincare brand, and it was through an agency. I do not remember the name of the agency, but I do remember the name of the brand. It was Bella Vita Organic, and my experience was with the agency because I was not in contact with the brand directly, and there was a mediator agency, as I said. So I was like in contact with the agency only. So basically my experience was with the agency and not directly with the brand, but the products were really amazing. And I'm not just saying this because it was a collaboration. I was genuinely loving the products and I still have all the empties of the products till now. The person I was in contact with was also really nice. So my experience was pretty decent, and of course it was really special for me because it was my first ever collaboration as a creator. So I would give it a solid 9 out of 10 because I had a great time working with them. The next one is Zinc London. You must have heard their name. They are quite famous. They are available on various different e-commerce platforms and they have their own website also. I worked with them last year during this time only, June or July. It was summertime, and they offered me a voucher of rupees 5,000 to shop anything from their website, and the deliverables were one reel, one static and one story, which was like quite decent. My experience with them again was really nice and I would rate it a 9 out of 10 because I enjoyed working with them a lot. The next brand is Little Box, and again you must have heard their name because they are very famous and they've been in Shark Tank also. And about my experience, I just loved working with them because the team was really nice to me. They were really kind, and there's a little story time behind this. So what happened was I reached out to them and they asked me to select any outfit from their website in exchange of a reel and a story, which is normal. And I don't know why and I don't know what was going in my head. I selected a bright pink quad set, but when I got it, it was not looking good on me at all. I don't know, like, was it the fitting, was it the color, I don't know what, but it was not looking good on me at all. So I told them that this is the case, this is what has happened, and they were kind enough to tell me you can select whatever you want again and they will be arranging a reverse pickup for the quad set. And I was even ready to pay the shipping charges, but they denied and they said they'll be bearing the charges. That really impressed me because bigger brands do not even care to reply to smaller creators, but what the Little Box team did was really impressive, and I would love to rate my experience a 11 out of 10 if I could, but it was a 10 on 10 experience for me. Next one is Urban Monkey. It's a kind of a streetwear brand and I love their pieces. They are so funky and so stylish, and I have collaborated with them twice or thrice if I'm not wrong, and my experiences have been really great with them. But that one time they made me reshoot a lot of times, so for that I would rate my experience a 8 out of 10. The next brand is Oila, and my experience with them has not been that great because like it's a long story. So what happened was a person from Oila reached out to me and she stated their policy. So their policy was like they'll be sending over 2 clothing pieces that I choose from their website, and I had to create content for those pieces, and the deliverables that they were expecting from me were 2 reels and some stories in exchange of only 2 clothing pieces, and the clothing pieces that they will be sending, they want them back. So it was basically like a free collaboration and I was not getting anything in return. But there was a commission based thing, there was an affiliate kind of thing, like if anyone buys from my link, I'll get some percentage of it. But of course it was not enough and I could not do the free collaboration. So I straight up denied that I cannot do it. But what I asked her that if they can send me 6 or 7 pieces, like multiple pieces at once, I can still consider doing that because that will be like sourcing for me and I can source clothes for my YouTube video. But only 2 pieces did not make sense to me, and she agreed for it. Like she agreed that they'll be sending 6 or 7 pieces, but what she said was like, we'll be sending you 2 pieces for the first time, you create content for it, and from the second time onwards we'll be sending you 6 or 7 pieces at once. So yeah, I also agreed for it. I said yes, I'll be doing that for the first time, but from second time onwards I'll be needing more pieces. And she said yes, we can do that. And it went really smooth. She was really kind to me, and honestly the experience was good for me. But for the next time, when it was time to select the pieces, I chose the pieces. When I sent her, she said no, we cannot do that. We'll be only sending you 2 pieces at once. And I was like, you have literally given me your word, and you told me that you will be sending 6 or 7 pieces from the second time onwards. That's why I did the collaboration for the first time with 2 pieces only. She straight up lied to me and she said, I've never said that. I was like, really? And thankfully I had the screenshots, because if the conversation was on call I wouldn't have the recording and all, but it was on chat, so I had the screenshots, thankfully. And I sent her the screenshots. I said, look, you have said that. And she still was not accepting it that she has said that. And that's where she went wrong in my opinion, because अगर उसने ये भी बोला होता ना कि like if she would have accepted it, उसने बोला होता कि हाँ मैंने ऐसा बोला था पहले but now we cannot do it, then also it would be like fine. But she was not accepting the fact that she has said that. That's when I lost my calm, because I cannot stand lies, and she was straight up lying on my face. I did not like that, and I was like, I do not want to work with you anymore. So she was like, okay, but send these pieces back, the 2 pieces that she had sent for the first time. I discussed this thing with my fellow creators, and all of them said that you should keep the pieces and you should not return them, because why would you do it for free? And I also realized that why should I do it for free, because I've given you like 2 reels and 4 stories in exchange of just 2 pieces. That also you're asking me to send back. I cannot do that, and I said that I'll be keeping these pieces for the content that I've given. The bad experience that I had was with the girl and not with Oila, so I would rate it a 2 out of 10. Next up is Newme, and my experience with Newme has been great. I just think that there are more rules and regulations if we compare it with other programs, but that depends on the brand. They can do whatever they want. It's not a bad thing, I'm not saying anything. I just wanted to mention that there are more rules and regulations, and my experience with them has been decent, so I will rate it a 7 out of 10. I was thinking to make a video on my experiences with the campus ambassador programs of the brands that I've been a part of, like Newme, Myntra, Paradise and all of that. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do that video. Next up, it's Thriftiness. It's a thrift page owned by an influencer called Ashna Chand, and she is a really nice person. My experience with her was really amazing, and how I managed to collaborate with her brand was because she had put up a story on her Instagram page that she wants some creators who have over 5,000 followers to create content for her thrift page. So I texted her saying that I do not have 5,000 followers yet, but I can create content for your page if you want to. And she agreed. She said yes, you can select the pieces. She sent me some options and she asked me to select from those, and that's how I managed to collaborate with her. And as I mentioned, my experience with her was great, so I would rate it a 9 out of 10. Next up, it's a brand called 4Flaunt, and it's a sunglasses brand. And brands like them are so precious, because they are so kind, so patient. Because I was not able to give them the content once because of my exams, but they were so kind and so patient with me, and I really appreciate that a lot. And of course, I'm gonna rate my experience a 10 out of 10 because of their patience. The last second brand for today is Sort Bella, and I love their pieces. Their packaging is just out of this world, and I feel like it just matches my aesthetic so well. It's black and white, and I love it. When I say I love it, I genuinely love it. And their clothes, the material, the fit, the quality, everything is absolutely amazing. Talking about the experience with them, it has been good, but not that great, because their policy is like when you receive your parcel, you have to give the content within 2 days of receiving it, which I think should be changed. This is the only con that I think is there. Everything else is really nice, and I'll rate my experience a 8 out of 10. Lastly, we have Freakins, and my experience with them again has been really nice. The person that I was in contact with was also really nice, very kind, very supportive. So I'll be rating my experience a 9 out of 10. And that was it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button, share this video with your friends. Also subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.